I'm so much in pain to realizing that Love Island Games is soon coming to an end, because I don't understand why the producers and the editors or anybody involved in this show decided not to make it longer. I'm going to miss Love Island Games, because every day I'm anticipating, I'm waiting for the episode, I'm waiting for the sneak peek to come out, I'm waiting for the episode to drop. Because it's one of the, I will say that it's one of the most interesting Love Island that I've seen for this season. Yeah. And we've had Love Island US, we've had Love Island UK. I didn't find that much interesting like I'm finding Love Island Games so interesting. Oh, let's just go ahead and talk about the previous episode, the latest episode. But before we go ahead, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please, guys, please click on the subscription button down below to subscribe, like and comment on our videos, and also don't forget to click on the notification button to get notified so that you get notified when we upload a video. Imagine me mentioning notified 2 times. So today's episode, I'm going to say something. Johnny, no matter how Johnny is annoying, he brings the spice to the game. Like, literally, I'm annoyed by Johnny. He I think coming from his home, he told himself, I'm going to be the villain. I'm going to act this villain or be the villain, be in my villain era to the end. I'm not gonna send. I'm not gonna care if you're in your feeling, if you get hot. As far as I'm okay, and I'm getting all the cuddles, and I'm getting all the love, and I'm getting all the kisses. Anybody that is being destroyed. That was what Johnny said when coming to this island. Because man, the moment the new bombshells came in yesterday and this girl was pursuing him, I knew, yeah, Courtney was old story. Courtney was old story. And the way he started, I feel like I don't even understand with this game, because even with Jess and Courtney, between when it was Jess and Courtney, he was still trying to give them a little bit of, he was still trying to give Jess a little bit of respect, not kissing Courtney like that. But this time he threw out, as in care, away. Johnny was already kissing up on her. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I don't want to spoil her name. He was already kissing on this German bombshell like tomorrow doesn't exist. He kissed her the day they came into the villa. He kissed her the previous day without telling. All this while, he was all kissing on her, telling her I miss you. And the way he was looking at her, like sexually, like, oh my god. And she was like, our energy in sync. I was like, which energy is in sync? Have you just attracted to Johnny? Johnny, for one, did not think about Courtney. Even when they went to go to bed and he left his bed. He's the only person that still with the person he was coupled with. Everybody is scrambled. He's the only person with the person he coupled up with. He left his bed and came to meet her on the lounge, just to be with her and take a little bit of kisses before going to bed at night. No care in the world for Courtney. No feelings. No, oh my god, Courtney will feel this way. It's even the girl that's even feeling somehow like, I don't want to do this. Like, she has no right to feel anywhere because she's a bombshell. That's what a bombshell is supposed to do. Cause chaos. Come and destroy and try to couple up with somebody. The person that was supposed to feel the responsibility was Johnny, but Johnny wasn't feeling any responsibility. I was like, F everybody. F everybody. I'm here for myself alone. Anything that makes me happy, that's what I can do. I don't care for any of y'all. Man, Johnny is like a good villain. And I'm gonna say, I think he should be in the House of Villains season 2. Because he has taken that role on the villains of reality TV shows. I think he should be scouted and called up for House of Villains season 2. Because Johnny has been the most spectacular villain. You can't hate him, but you hate him. You know you hate him, but you just can't hate him. Because it makes it, so for me, I just can't hate him fully because it makes the episode interesting. All through I was watching the episode, I kept on shouting, Johnny. I kept on shouting, Johnny. Everything he did in this episode was an absolute shocker. couldn't believe my eyes. Johnny, I don't know. What do you say about that guy? But all I know is that he cares for himself and himself alone. He's the most selfish person I have ever come across. Or would I say the most selfish person I've ever seen on a reality TV show? Or the most selfish person I've ever seen on Love Island franchise? Watch almost all the Love Islands. The ones I can be able to watch. And I've never seen someone as selfish as Johnny. Ooh. But I was happy that Jax, of course, is still in the villa. Like Justin was looking hot in that outfit. Like this couple puts me on a chokehold 24/7. If I don't see them in an episode, I don't feel like I've watched Love Island games. Man, she was like, what made me funny was that what was funny to me was when she said, I wish you could go into a duel again because when you were there, you were all sexy. And I was like, no, I don't want to be there. But she was looking at the sexiness. She felt sexy at that moment. I'm happy for them because you could genuinely see that they have at least, I'm not going to go to the extent of saying love between them. I'm not going to that Delulu's extent, but at least there is this likeness. You can know that they have this mutual likeness for each other. They have this mutual respect for each other. Because all through the villa, we've not seen all through bombshells coming in. I haven't seen a time Jack pulled up another girl and be like, I want to have a chat with you. I haven't seen none. His first day was Justine. Justine picked him, and since that day he has been on Justine. Justine has been the one that has been pulled up by different people that came to the villa to have a chat with her, even kissed her. So I am literally happy for them that they've got into that extent, and I'm happy that he was saved. He saved himself really rather, and he's still in the villa. Now, all this, everybody has gone to bed. The next day, everybody is trying to, because everybody knows that the next thing might be a recoupling, right? So everybody's trying to get to know each other. All this while, Johnny has still told Courtney, something is going on between me and this new bombshell. Then the new bombshell was having a chat with Jess and Iman. Jess was laughing because Jess was like, I know you just heard, she'd be like, I'm going through a similar thing. I hear you. Preach on. I'm used to this. I know what this is. I know that was what she was thinking because she was laughing. And I was happy that she did went and told Courtney about it because realistically, I'm looking at it. I feel like it's a possibility that Johnny wouldn't have still told Courtney that he was trying to know the new bombshell. In short, not even trying. Trying is an understatement. He was already into the new bombshell. And I won't be surprised if he would shock her. He wouldn't have told her. He would have shocked her during the recoupling by picking her up. So I was glad that Jess told Courtney, and Courtney could confront him and already knew her. Because if Courtney had not confronted him, she wouldn't have thought that there was a problem between them. She wouldn't have gone and had a conversation with, be open and had a conversation with Mitch and has to have a conversation with Scott. Probably God was on her side, and Jeff, not even that, Jeff was on her side and decided to say, you know what, I've gone through this, I knew it was not easy. As much as you're the one that was the cause of my problem, I feel like some other girls be like, yeah, you caused my problem the last time. What? I don't have any right or listen to tell you. But she didn't look at that. She's like, she's gonna be in the same situation I was, and that situation was messed up. So I need to tell her, and she did, and that was very nice. I appreciated her for it. Because it made Courtney move on and look for another alternative for herself. Although the alternative was Scott, like, I'm not going to lie, let me be truthful. If you ask me, what was discussed between Scott and Courtney, I would not know one sentence of the conversation. Because truthfully, I fast-forwarded every single time Scott and Courtney came to my screen. There was no ounce of attraction. Like, let them even be attraction, whatever kind of attraction. There was no ounce of it. The attraction was not there. I didn't see that. Then the other conversation I think I flipped through was Mitch's conversation with Nita. I think I also just fast forwarded it because I was like, well, I'm not a fan of Mitch. I watched Neverland Australia. I'm not a fan of Mitch. I never liked him in the season. I never even liked him when he came back the next season. So I'm not a much fan of his. So I literally just tuned off when he was talking to any whichever I talked to on the episode, because I knew he talked to Zita, I knew he talked to Courtney. I never knew what was said in that conversation at all. That's how much I didn't like them. Both Mitch and Scott. Now, this is where I feel bad for some of them because they got a text that was going to be recoupling, and which of the girls is not recoupled will be done automatically from the villa. Then we saw Tina pulling Scott and Mitch. They are the new bombshells, and was like, you know what? Because these people are going to pick themselves. Let's do ourselves a favor so as to stay in this island. If Mitch picks one of the girls, like he's automatically wanting to recouple with Deb. With Zita. Why don't you, Scott, pick me so that both of us as new bombshells will be able to stay longer in the villa? And I thought that they had agreed on that. Scott went and really, really fucked up on the recoupling and fucked up. I was surprised. Now, talking about the recoupling, I'm gonna say this. I fell in love with El and Jack speech. I loved Jack and El's speech. Like their speech, I'm like, these UK guys, it seems like they have a way of making you fall in love with them. Their speeches were giving Shonda Rhimes. I'm telling you, I was like, what a speech from the both of them. And the way Steady ran, and you're like, oh my God, the speech was given. Even if I wasn't in love before, even if I was not in love before, if I should hear that speech, I would totally and utterly be in love right now. I would be in love. And Jack, the way he was like, that smile I see on Justin right now, I just wanted to see her. That was why I decided I must win that challenge. Oh. Jack and Justin, mother and father of the island. See, nobody's gonna say they are the couple of the season. They gave what Live Island was supposed to give, and they've been given. I'm in love so much with Jack and Justin. I'm so happy for the both of them. Then Sally, and I'm also happy for Sally and El. I'm just waiting for the season to end for us to know whether they are still together. Although Jack and Justin have been always cited them together. They've never confirmed nor denied whether they are together or not. But I'm praying that they are still together. But I'm happy. The speech was given. Then the next speech I did like was Ray's speech to Imani. Imani was literally blushing. She was blushing her head. So I was happy that the speech was also nice. Then it came to the new bombshells. And Mitch chose Zita, which was surprising. Although not really surprising, I felt like that was who he was going to go with. Callum, of course, went with Deb. I'm so happy for Callum that finally is in a romantic relationship. He is in a romantic ship. He has been in a situationship, a friendship with Liberty all this while. So I'm happy that right now he's in a relationship with romanticness in it with them. Then we had Johnny. Johnny decided to couple up with the new bombshell. I wasn't surprised. I literally wasn't surprised because I knew it. I have known it for a while that I was going to couple up with the new bombshell. What I was surprised of was that Scott decided to couple up with Courtney and not Tina. That's why I felt like he just where did the likeness, where did it come from? I didn't see any connection, nothing between Scott and Courtney. I feel like I don't trust Scott. I feel like he too is just here for the games. So he just picked somebody that was random that he has no absolute connection with and just go with it. That's what I just feel because I never noticed any connection between him and Courtney, and I was shocked that he saved Courtney after having discussion with Tina, and Tina was like, "Couple up with me so that we remain in this villa." So I felt like it was in backsliding or backstabbing stuff, and he shouldn't have done that to Tina. Automatically, it made Jet and Tina being the only girls that were left standing. Automatically meaning they were being dumped from the island. I'm gonna miss Jess because Jess came with a lot of chaos. She came with a lot of issues. She came with a lot of problems. She was one of the most the most talked person on Love Island games. She gave drama. She gave topics that you needed to talk about, whether good or bad. So I'm literally sad that she's going, but I'm happy that she's finally going so that she could rest. For Tina, I feel like that was a bad bad choice for them. Like, why would you bring your bomb? Like, bringing your bombshell this night and the next day you're leaving. I literally dislike those kind of things. And they didn't even give her airtime. I'm not gonna lie, that was bad. That was cheating because I literally did not see Tina on my screen. I didn't see Tina. If I didn't know that she went in there and she had a chat with Scott, I didn't know that Tina was in that island. So it was unfair that you didn't give her so much airtime, then you decided to dump her from the villa. It wasn't fair. Love Island Games, you didn't do well with that. You could have at least give her a lot of airtime, then allow her to go home. At least. Let it be as if she was involved in the show at least. Well, what I'm waiting for is tomorrow night. Ooh. The next episode of of Love Island Games. I want to see what is being like. Why Courtney pied Zita? What did Zita do to her that warranted that pieing? I want to see. I want to know. I can't wait for sorry, I might say next week. I can't wait for tomorrow's episode to see what exactly went on. But don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinion on the comment section. Like on this video so that you can recommend it to people. And also don't forget to click on the notification button to get notified when I video, and click on the subscribe button, guys. Click on the subscribe button so you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you guys tomorrow on another episode of Love Island Games.